Okay, let us see. It happened. It did happen, but don't worry. We are very much back here in this game. You can see it. Trick Esports, they are trying to retake the side. It's not going to be that easy as Team Kinguin has got some very, very good positions right here. Snetker and Insta. They're still going for it, but it's not going to turn out to be Insta with only 12 points of health. It's going to go down pretty much. It is Mouse to pick up the kill. We did kind of miss the sort of start of the first round. Don't worry. We're very much back here. Some technical issues from my part, but let us see how this matchup is going to turn out to be. And this is, an interesting storyline for both these teams, as we do get to see Kinguin with two new additions. That is Fox and of course Materis. As I can see from the chat, we do get to see some Portuguese fans, as kind of expected. Fox, a very well-known Portuguese player, kind of meme for some. Yes, I do understand for some. Fox is a bit of a meme, but he is a legendary Portuguese player. We cannot diminish that fact. Materis also been playing in the Portuguese scene before that. Trick Esports are going for the rush here towards Banana. Not really for is it? It is Fox picking up both of those frags. Yes. Trick is not gonna be having the most of success in a round like this. We have to admit, this isn't a full-on force spy from the Danish side, as they have invested in some of those pistols. Materis goes, spots out the player right before the peak. And yeah, this is pretty much round over now for Trick. I mean, it's only Console with the CZ, Snetker with the Deagle. There's nothing much more these players can accomplish in a round like this. Surely, they might be able to pick up a lonesome Rallen here, who is lurking behind. And that is definitely the possibility here for Console and Snetker. Is it gonna be the case? I do believe Rallen at least spotted out one of them. And Snetker? I don't think he did spot out Rallen. You gotta be careful. Rallen spots him out with the Mac 10. That's an easy frag. An easy frag indeed. And Console, the last remaining player with the CZ75 of all weapons, might just be able to maybe kill off the lonesome Rallen. But who knows? He is gonna go lurking towards second mid. And Rallen, he may not be able to find that frag as I might have thought. So it looks like Console might just run away with his life here. That is only CZ75, but it is still something. As Trick Esports are still going to have to go for one more good old-fashioned eco. Not quite sure why he opens up the door there. That is quite risky there from Console. Surely, if there would have been a player towards Mexico, that would have been an easy frag for him. But yes, this third round is now coming in, as we are going to be seeing just full-on pistols here from Trick, as kind of expected. It's not a full-on buy from Trick, as they still need to save up some money here, which they will do after a round like this. If they're able to accomplish a couple more kills here and there, that would be quite a decent eco from the Trick side. But before that, we must see what can they do, and it is a bit of a stack here. If you take a look at the minimap right here, we are seeing 4 players towards this A part of the map, so this is a bit of a gamble here from Trick Esport, and honestly, in a round like this, gambles like that can truly pay off for a team. The question is, will it pay off for a team like Trick? We are already seeing Fox getting tagged down quite a bit, but look at Rallen. He's made his way through CT. In fact, he's going to wrap around towards the B bomb site. He's going to see maybe one of the players here, and then the full rotate should be coming in. We are already seeing Kinguin, all of their players are making their way towards the B bomb side. Not bad at all. The stack, it could have worked out, if Kinguin would have run into just simply the A bomb site. That could have been devastating for them. That could have been devastating. But it's a good thing we have players like Rallen just running around with the Mac 10, trying to gather intel. He runs through CT, says, well, looks like CT's clear. I'm going to make my way towards the B bomb site. Sees, well, there's only one guy at the B bomb site. Kill him. Let's plant the bomb. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. As in a round like this, even Trick, they're not giving away the kills, in fact. They're maybe expecting someone from the other side, anticipating, maybe trying to rush him down. But that is simply not it. Now, oh, Miko trying to... I do presume Miko tried to bait up the shot, but it's not going to work out. So, a 3-0 lead here for Team Kinguin. Looking quite good for them, I have to admit, but now comes in the gun round, in which Strict Esports, one of the players, yes. That is going to be, of course, Rixo with the sniper rifle. I do believe Rixo is going to be making his way towards Banana, trying to get a quick early frag if possible. But no WP just yet from the Kinguin side, as Rallen, in fact, is still going to stick with the MAC-10 of all weapons. And I wonder, with them having the MAC-10, the speed, look at the speed they're making their way towards Banana. Fox with a nade does take down Rixo. That is a good opening for Team Kinguin. And I was honestly expecting maybe to have the player like, I don't know, Rowland with the MAC-10 try to run up first, try to get the frag, but apparently it's gonna be Fox Nate to get the frag. Huh. Oh, there we go, Fox on the op. Of all weapons, I'm quite surprised to see that. You know, Rixo tries to go for the peak, but he didn't have his teammate backing him up. That made things even harder, and Miku spots out Console at the perfect timing. Tries to go for the weapon switch, but there's Luki, and there's Rowland from behind. He knows there's a player in second mid. Should be an easy frag for Rowland, as the player Luki doesn't have head armor. And now that's, well, that's going to be the round here. That's going to be the round here for Team Kinguin. Oh, sure thing. I will make my volume a bit louder. How about now? It should be a bit better. I do hope so it is. But yeah, that was, honestly, that was, wow, that was a very good round there from Kinguin, I have to admit. A very simple round indeed, with a miscommunication from the part of Tricked. That was quite dissatisfying to see, but the mid push did look very neat from their point of view. First save, Miku isn't able to spawn out the player. Well then, that could have been a kill for Tricked, but hey, let us see. Tricked Esports not even going for a partial buy when a team is about to hit maximum lose many bonus. Like for say Tricked right here, you might be expecting a partial buy. A couple of players buying P250s, CZs, but armor as well. Nothing like it from Tricked. In fact, they're just going to be rocking a couple P250s, that is correct. But look at Team Kinguin. They're making the right choice here, even though it didn't look like they gathered a lot of intel towards that A part of the map. They're just going to be making their way towards B, and in fact, lucky they are, as the B bomb site is completely empty from any enemy presence, and so the bomb will be planted. That's going to be a very clean round here for Kinguin. Undoubtedly so, undoubtedly so. Trick Esports, the stack, yeah, the stack didn't really work out. I do presume we're still going to try to get the frags if possible. Heck, with the P250s, might just be able to get a quick frag here, if possible, of course. But yeah, the stack, utter failure here for Trick. But most interestingly enough, they're grouping towards this B bomb site. You might be expecting them to group towards, I don't know, for say Banana, try to get exit frags there. They're now hoping on the fact that Kinguin is going to retreat through CT, but that's the thing. You know, why would they retreat through CT? They don't know how many players are in that part of the map. Let's just go towards Banana where he's safe, and look, a round like this, not a single kill happened, and Team Kinguin was able to pick up the round win. Well, that says something, doesn't it? So Trick now, of course, now going to be able to invest, obviously. Obviously so. Knowing WP in the hands of Rixo, it didn't really work out in that sort of first gun round we saw. So maybe he's not feeling that confident, and the fact that there was no support for him when he goes for that sort of peak is quite abysmal from the Trick side. So, we are seeing Fox on the up, Molotov in his position, he's gotta run away, and in fact he will. With his life, he's able to escape, and so Banana has been pretty much given away there for the city side, as that is a deep Banana smoke. If they do so, they can continue on with the push, but look at Maturius as he jumps down towards short. Surely that was not unnecessary. He didn't know if there could have been a player towards under roof, but now the push commences. There's only one more guy on the side itself. Rollin caught out switching his guns, and Miku is able to pick up the frag. It isn't that bad, but Mazda in his position takes down Insta. The bomb is dropped in short. Gonna have to recover it. Mouse spawns out another player. The bomb, it's gonna have to be recovered anytime soon. Mihu going in there, going in for the fight. And also a good Molotov being deployed, so now he will be able to escape. Plant the bomb, Mihu. That's what he needs. Fox with the frag. And Fox will, in fact, with another frag towards short of all places. That was a very fast round there from Team Kinguin. Surprisingly enough, when we did get to see trick players, they had 3 players towards the B-bomb site, which is cool and all. But when you deploy the deep banana smoke, at least one of them can go for the rotate, maybe even 2. That's the whole point. When you throw the deep banana smoke, you go and clear out banana. You see, well, looks like banana is clear, so maybe we just have 1 or maybe 2 defenders. The fact that they had 3 players for so long towards the banana was very weird from Trick right there. That was a mistake. A dear mistake that cost him, well, dearly at this point. And now we're seeing the economical situation. It's just horrendous for Trick. Look at them. Whoop, pardon me. That is still a kill for Rallen. But the economical situation, right? It's horrendous. Now they're rocking pistols again. Hoping to provide the next round. Mouse with 2 quick frags. I'm pretty sure that is the round at this point. I mean, Snacker or Lukey. On that A part of the map, Rallen spots mine. Maturius with a frag of his own. And there we go, a 7-0 lead here for Team Kinguin. Okay then, after the 7-0 lead for Kinguin, it appears that finally Rixo has decided to pick up the sniper rifle. I do hope that the sniper rifle will be effective in a round like this. They surely need to get the frag as soon as possible. Rixo is going to be deploying the smoke. And as we are seeing Fox, he's expecting a mid-engagement, a mid-battle with the ops, well, towards the middle of all places. But that is where he is wrong. Rixo is on this B part of the map. And by the looks of things, they're playing relatively passively here, except with 2 players. Look at that boiler stack. This is actually very neat. Snecker should be able to spot out any players coming up from the stairs in front of him, but no. As they do leave that part of the map, Rallen takes up A apps. Great positioning from him. And already, minute and 5 seconds. Look at the map control in the hands of Kinguin. It's been barely contested. It's been barely contested there from the Trick side. But at the same time, look at the utility. My goodness. Molotov. Still a couple flashes remain. Definitely not that bad here for Trick. But they have to be careful. Team Kinguin, it looks like they're going to be ready for a push. And that push is probably going to be happening towards this B part of the map. Look at where the bomb is stationed at. But before that push, they're going to try to sell a fake here towards the middle. Lukey kills Rallen through the smoke. And now the push, it has to commence. Rixo with the op picks up 1 more. Maturius spots out the opper. But there's Insta on the side. And Maturius very close in getting the frag. But not good enough. Mihu finally pounces. And now the bomb, it can and will be planted here for Kinguin. And with that being said, a 2 versus 3 retake. Oh, Mihu, great positioning from him. Definitely could be picking up the frag, but 2 players towards ruins. That's very weird. The setup could work out for them. There's Mihu with the frag, but they do not expect a second player. Maturius whiffs the shots. And now Mihu with an all-to-do clutch the Molotov. It's good, it's perfect. Burns Snecker alive. And Mihu with the frag. That's going to be Kinguin's 8th round in a row. Absolutely stellar stuff from this Polish and arguably Portuguese side. And we are seeing a timeout also come out. About time, if you ask me. Definitely about time. My goodness, Tricked. They're crumbling here, right? They are definitely crumbling here against Kinguin. Arguably, their past statistics for Kinguin, they haven't been that stellar. Ever since the addition of Fox and Maturius, the team, I'd say, has kind of dropped off, if you ask me. They've definitely been on the rise now. I suppose that close best of 3 series against Matt's Not Hot, they looked quite good in that, I must add. And now this is their official game after that, and they're looking stellar playing Trick right here. I must say, though, previously Team Kinguin, with the addition of Maturius and Fox, did lose to Sprout and alternate attacks on Inferno. Those 2 German teams are pretty decent on Inferno, so I do hope you're not going to be able to see what can Trick pull out of the hat. Yes. I kind of forget to click tab right here, but as we do get to see, everyone's doing, well, quite decent on the fragging department here for Kinguin. Of course, Mihu had that stellar round. Rowland as well, getting some easy frags, running around with the Mac 10. So now Tricked. We are seeing a... Oh, Fox. Oh, he's back. Okay. So, Tricked now. We are going to be seeing a partial investment from the Danish side. As this partial investment is among us. Tricked again. They're doing the same setup they've had previously. 4 players towards the A part of the map and only 1 towards B. It hasn't been working out for them, you have to admit, but I kind of see the logic behind that step. They're like thinking, okay, if we keep on stacking this for say a bomb site, we might just get lucky, but how lucky can you be if Rowland is just able to gun you down one by one, and those are 4 people, and at least 3 towards A apps. I have no idea what's happening here. But what I can tell you is Snecker with the frag, not going to be able to retrieve an AK-47 just yet. But Team Kinguin, at this point, what you got to do? All you got to do, regroup, go towards banana, go towards A, whatever, regroup, and try to hit one of the sites. Looks like it's going to be the B bomb site, instant with a frag. Good job by him, but he's definitely going to need to acquire more Rowland. Huh. It looks like Rowland was expecting one of the players to try to pick up an AK-47 towards the middle, but he had no idea it would come up from his behind. But anyhow, that's still a round for Kinguin. That's all that matters for the Kinguin side, because you want to talk about money? Let's talk about money. Look at the money for Team Kinguin, because it's looking stellar. Yeah, Maturis not doing so good on the money department, but don't worry. Look at the rest of his teammates, 10 grand each. Not bad, not bad. Well, I suppose the good thing here for Trick, they were able to salvage an AK-47, which isn't that bad. Honestly, when we are at 9-0 lead here for Kinguin, if you're Trick, you wanna try to acquire some rounds here. For Pete's sakes, you're on the city side of Inferno. You need to acquire at least a couple more rounds here, because this is looking so dominant here for Team Kinguin. To be fair though, it looks like Trick is making a lot of mistakes on the city side of Inferno. I do hope this is the round. This is the round where the Danish team will be able to acquire a round, but no! Fox and Rowland through the smoke, gunning down people. And looks like Team Kinguin is gonna be on the rise here. Look at this push. Already 3 players towards middle. We are seeing one of the team. That's Rowland picking up Insta. And now Rixo and Lukey, last man standing. I don't know. Oh no. What to do? If you're Trick Esport, you try to go like, oh, let's try to change up the pace, right? Let's try to get an early frag. Let's try to go for that sort of sick boost towards the middle. Underneath the smoke, right? It could work out for us. We could try to get a frag. Nope. Fox says nope. Shoots it for the smoke. Rowland as well. Knowing that there was a boost, tries to go for the spray through, kills a player through the smoke. And so Trick Esport, I don't know what's the saving grace for this team at this point. Looks like Lukey might try to go for the save again. Trying to win this round is pretty much impossible at this point. Let's be real. A 10-0 lead for Kinguin now is inevitable. And knowing that there's going to be only 5 more rounds being played here, I don't know what to say. What I can say is I do hope that Tricked, this might be the round for them, alright? They tried going for these sort of aggressive pushes that didn't really work out. But I suppose what we can say is that the closest they've ever been to winning a round is when they were playing default. They were playing their default setup on the side. That is, having 2 players towards this B part of the map and having 3 players towards A. That worked out for them pretty much the best. You know, we saw that 2 versus 3. In which Team Kinguin was able to reign superior with Maturis and I do believe that was Mihu. But if you're a Trick, you should think back. around like that, what helped them succeed is probably just plain passive. I wonder what is going to be the choice now from Tricked. Are they going to continue on playing passive? Are they going to be going for some sort of push? I do believe they're going to be playing passive. Look at the setup right here. Not taking banana control. Not going for any cheeky pushes towards the middle. So playing passive, it is. Alright, Trick. Let's see if this works out for you. Insta popping in the flash, going for the peek. That's a good flash indeed. Problem is, no one is near to go for that sort of interactive Trick. But that flash was good. Oh yeah, that was a good flash. Any players standing right behind the corner, and I'm not quite surprised in Team Kinguin. It doesn't look like they still know what sort of part of the map they're going to be pushing, as the bomb is still dropped pretty much close by T-spawn. So it still could be any part of the map. It could be A or B bomb site. I think right now they're still going to try to poke around the sides. Let's see. Oh, maybe they're defending middle. Maybe they're trying to go for some aggressive pushes towards banana. Who knows? Team Kinguin could really use that info right now, and this is kind of hurting them. Beforehand, they've been so easily able to acquire these early frags, and now Trick is playing this one pretty much perfect. Oh, look at Fox. In fact, he's in Arch. I don't think so. Console might be expecting him to be in library. It looks like Fox is going to go for the wraparound. They got to be careful here, Tricked. As like I said, Console may not be expecting it, but look at Kinguin. They're already going for the push towards A, or are they? 20 seconds on the clock. They're pushing on the A bomb set. Why is Fox making his way towards CT? 10 seconds. You gotta plant the bomb. The bomb, it will be planted. No worries. But Console is very close by the side. Gonna try to deny the plant, but it's not meant to be. It is not meant to be. Insta down here towards middle. It's gonna get gunned down by Rowland. Ah, jeez. This is not looking good here for Trick. Abysmal stuff. But, you know the weirdest thing? You know, the weirdest thing was, why on earth did Fox decide to go towards CT? Right? That sort of scenario, he could have gone towards library. I'm pretty sure he goes towards CT thinking, oh, I can cut off rotations. Sure, but with only 20 or so seconds left in the clock, you want to try to secure that A bomb site, and by going for, say, towards library, where a player could be hidden at, would have been much, much better. But 11-0. This is not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a Trick fan, your heart must be aching. Right? If you're a Trick fan, you cannot see this side being absolutely demolished by this team of Poles and Portuguese players. That's gotta hurt. Rick's out. Oh, goes for the peek. That's a good flash. Fox though goes for the peek. Miles is still blinded, but the flash, but the aim punch does kick in. And, well, it's like Trick is going to be losing another one of these rounds. In which, hey, I mean, they're only rocking these sort of pistols. A couple armors being invested, sure, but that was definitely not a lot. I do like this. I do like this now change of pace, so to speak, for Trick. They try to go for some early engagements. That doesn't really work out. They are able to kill one Fox, which isn't that bad. And they're now going to go for a bit of a gamble. Instead of stacking the A bombs, they're going to try to stack the B bombs. They're still not sure which side, which part of the map Team Kinguin might try to push on, and stacking B could be the correct choice for them. But not in this round. No, it's definitely not in this round, as the clock is ticking down and the bomb is being planted. This is going to be yet again, I do believe, a round for Team King. Let's take a look at Trick. They're on the other part of the map. They're going to try to recover the op of Fox, which isn't that bad. But that is about it. Ralando. Ooh, goes with a hunt here. Does make sense. After all, they got so much money here, Kinguin. They can definitely try to go with a fight. Yes, they might be getting a couple kills here if possible, Trick. But after all, Kinguin, so much money built up. So trying to knock out the AWP is actually pretty good. Insta. On earth is he? Ah, it's towards T-spawn. This isn't that bad, but you still gotta be careful. If you're saving the op Insta, you don't have to go for the peek, and he will be able to save the op. Okay, then. Okay then, Team Kinguin I don't know if they themselves expected to have this game so, shall I say, easy. 12-0 lead here for Team Kinguin. 3 more rounds are going to be played here on this first half of Inferno. And Tricked, I honestly don't know what they can come up with. Again, them playing passively on the sides was probably the best sort of the defense we saw from their side. If they're going to be playing again passively on the sides, that could work out for them. But look at Rixo. He tries to go for the early peek alone towards Banana. Why isn't his teammate backing him up? And already Rixo down to 7 points of health. Ralando, I think he's anticipating the sort of stack here. That's a good nade. And Ralando isn't even checking that part. He's like thinking, well, I threw the nade. If you're a smart individual, you're probably going to try to run away from the nade. But the fact that no one runs away from the nade, they hold their ground. Their trick means that Ralland gets taken out of the picture. Okay, so Trick, they've got an early frag going for them. Good job, Trick. Some of their players have been softened up, like look at Snucker, Luki, not doing so good on the HP department. Same goes for Rixo. But the fact that this is going to be an A bomb side hit, what looks like it, the HP advantage could really come into fruition. The nade again does some damage. Fox with a no-scope. Up close and personal. Expects console to peek. Looks like even Fox wasn't ready for that. As now with only 40 seconds on the clock, looks like Tricked. They're still going to try to hold their ground. The fact that Luki, I do believe that is Luki, yes, down towards Pit, has only got 64 points of health. Means that defending the A-bomb site is going to be very difficult for him. Will it be the case though? Mouse is checking every corner. Molotov does come in. Luki, he's gonna have to peek right soon. He does change position, but the flash is perfect. He's not able to see a damn thing as Luki gets taken out. Rixo and Insta. I don't know at this point. I think we might be seeing a retake. I think we might be seeing a retake here for Trick. After so many attempts of trying to save, they're now gonna hold their ground. They're gonna go for this retake, alright. Or not. Or not, they're already backing away. They're already backing away. Rixo's down there towards Banana. Insta might try to get a frag here towards Apps if possible, and even he's backing away. Well, so much for a retake, right? Oh, and pardon me, but those who are writing exclamation mark caster, that is Mega Man. Mega Man, absolutely amazing caster, but I'm not him, I must admit. The name is Serdani. If you would like to follow me on Twitter, that is at Serdani with 4 Y's. That's a shameless plug right there. But yeah, I'm not Mega Man. Don't confuse me with Mega Man. He is an absolutely amazing caster. Love to see him back in the game. But now, let's get on this game, so to speak. 2 more rounds remaining here for Trick. I don't know, Trick. You gotta come up with something real fast and something good. I do believe that's a deep banana smoke. There we go. Finally, we are seeing it happen. Look at Trick. They throw the deep banana smoke, and they rotate 2 of their players towards an A part of the map. Something changing here. Something finally changing here for Trick. So they do kind of change up the setup. Now they have 4 players defending the A part of the map, but they also do have 1 bottom defender. That's going to be, I do believe, oop, that is Insta. Yes, Insta. But again, at the same time, we are seeing the same storyline over and over again. Team Kinguin, they're pretty much never challenged in terms of taking banana control, or taking even apps control. Like, it's given away for them pretty much every single time. Sometimes they try to go for the fight. That is definitely nice to see from Trick, but in most scenarios, let's be real, there hasn't been much of a fight for that part of the map. Those parts of the map in particular. But let us see. About 30 or so seconds left on the clock. A lot of smoke's being thrown out there towards the middle, trying to bait out some sort of reaction. But again, Trick playing passively on the side. Maybe a bit too passively. Look, it's only 30 seconds on the clock. There's only 1 defender, let me remind you, on that B bomb side. That's gonna be Insta. Molotov flushes him out. He has to go for a kill. He has to get something, but he gets nothing. That is abysmal stuff for Insta and his team, of course, because now the bomb, it will be planted. And that's gonna be a 5 versus 3 retake in which Mouse hits Maturis. No. That was that was definitely an incident right there. Rixo does take down Mihu. They gotta be careful right here. Kinguin. This is looking good for them, right? At 4 versus 4. Well, make that a 4 versus 3. They're going for it. Look at the sort of crossbar setup here. Mao's able to pick up one more. But look at Snecker. He's already down here towards Banana, pushing on the side. This retake could be it. Rixo with the frag. Now it's all up to Rallen. Rallen takes out Snecker. So now Rixo's still on HP. Rallen goes for the fight. But I'm sorry. Rixo. But that is going to be a frag for Rallen pretty much every single day of the week. 20 HP versus 100. Not an easy task, but it's an AK-47 up against AWP. Ay caramba. Tricked Esports. A 14-0 scoreline. That is devastating for the Danish squad. Absolutely devastating. I mean, I like to see them win a round. You know, you could be saying, "Oh, bias caster" and all that. Understandably so, but what? Rixo. Stop it. Again. Every single time, it's been pretty much the same storyline. Rixo tries to go alone for the sort of peek towards Banana, trying to get some sort of frag. None of his teammates are backing him up. And now, he gets wrecked by Molly, and I think that summarizes the game very well. That summarizes the game very well indeed, as now the scoreline is going to be 15-0 in favor of none other than Kinguin the Penguin. Okay, console, you know, he's got something to say about it. Goes for one frap. He's got to pick up 4 more, in which it's impossible. 15-0 is the scoreline of the very first half here in the HellCase Cup. This is the very first HellCase Cup 7 game. And it's so dominant here from Kinguin. A 15-0 scoreline at the very first half. One more round for them. And we know that's going to be a good old-fashioned 16-0. Is it going to be the case? Come on, Trick. You can do it. On the T side, you're investing in... I do see you investing for a couple of those armors. A CZ for Rixo, good investment indeed. As well as purchasing the smoke grenades. Could be very much useful when trying to go for any sort of pushes, per se. Like their push here right now towards Banana, it seems, of all places. As they are going for this push, this could work out for them. They could be able to take a side control. After all, the bomb set only defended by 2 players. Mouth up close to personal with the C10. 2 frags for him. And now Mihu take down Snecker. But look at this. It's a 2 versus 3 retake in which Rixo will be planting the bomb after all. With that bomb being planted, oh, looky, tasty one tap for him. Fox and Mutiris, the Portuguese duo. They're gonna try to win this one, but worst case scenario, they've got so many rounds in the back already. It may not be easy. Fox struggling a bit. And one of the players is gonna have to stick to the fuse, but there's Luki from behind, and no Maturis. 1 versus 1 doesn't have to stick to the fuse. He's going for the fake here, but Luki misses the shots, but already we can thank Luki for not making this a 16-0 scoreline, right? Some of us can thank Luki, right? He picks up 4 kills in that round. Absolutely monstrous stuff from him. Some of us can thank him, some of us can say, Maturis, you could have killed that guy. Obviously so, but the dream is dead. One way or the other, the dream is dead. I am sorry. That's a devastating loss, but we still at least get this game going, right? 15-1, tricked. They're gonna try to make the comeback possible from this point onward, obviously. And it's not gonna be easy. I can guarantee you that, but let's see how this game turns out to be. Fox with the investment of a scout pushing towards the middle. Gotta be a bit more careful. After all, there could be players in second mid. Fox goes for the one-off shot. At this point, Insta could just try to bait off the shots of Fox, and then someone from the second mid could try to actually kill the guy. Right? If that is the setup Trick is going for, that's not that bad. That's not a bad idea, but they're still up against Kinguin's pistols, and you all know in a game of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, pistols can be quite the powerful weapon. So if you're Kinguin, and if you're tricked, well, in particular if you're tricked, you gotta be careful on how you approach this round, right? For Kinguin, okay. Losing 14 rounds in a row, it's possible, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. Let's be real here. So they are not on the pressure, right? Trick are. And they are going for the pushy. It's probably going to be this push towards the middle. Insta gets tagged down. Gotta be careful about Fox as he could be a menace. Another tag down with the scout. That could be enough. The pistols now. They have to come through. Materius with a frag. Mouse baiting his teammate in a way, but he will be able to pick up at least one frag. That isn't that bad. As now it's Mihu up against 2, but already the damage has been dealt. And if you're Mihu, winning this one is... Oh my goodness, he whiffs the shots. It was possible at one point, but now it's looking very impossible as Rixo picks up the frag, and that's going to be a 15-2. Okay, so this is the first time ever you get to see a team like Trick pick up a round. Not only that, they get a consecutive round. They have 2 rounds in a row. Absolutely insane stuff from the Danish side, right? Nice to see that they're at least picking up rounds. It's the latter stages of the game, yes, but they are trying. At the same time, I'm not quite sure why, but Kinguin, they do go for the investment, which is quite weird from their point of view. Honestly, you should just go for one good old-fashioned eco, and then just have those proper weapons in the game, proper weapons in the round, and just close it out from there. Now they might just make things a bit more hectic, so to speak, in the game. But let's see. Team Kinguin. In fact, they have 3 players towards this B part of the map. That's not that bad of a setup. In particularly, that the push is happening on this very same bomb side. Rixo was able to pick up frag. Cheeky Rallen tries to push with the smoke, but that is not meant to be. Fox. Okay, that's a second or third player pushing through that same smoke. And well, I think Maturis, he's in a position to get at least 1 frag, in fact. I'm pretty sure they're going to be, checking his angle. Obviously so, but he could be at least good for 1 kill. There we go. Maturis, as I said, so is good for 1 frag, but that is, I think, only a Mac 10, so it is definitely not worth saving for a player like Maturis. As I was saying, honestly, Team Kinguin, all they need is get a proper gun round going. They should be able to close out the game. The fact that they forced up again means that they're gonna have to go for another eco. I do hope, really do hope so, that Kinguin are not gonna be going for another investment. That'd be ballsy from their side. That'd be very ballsy. But it looks like no investments are happening. Kinguin is gonna take the smart route. I respect that, Kinguin. Just close out the game, make it 15-4, possibly 16-4, and be done with it, right? Let us see, right? Let's see if that is going to be the case. Tricked with a proper investment. As they don't have any sort of Mac 10s, they're rocking the proper rifles here, as well as the scope rifle for Rixo. And now Kinguin. I like this from Kinguin, though. After all, them having only pistols means that, well, we might have a bit more success if we try to stack for one of the bomb sides. It's definitely something worth doing. Even if Fox was Fox pushes out middle, he dies. Probably now if you're Trick, you're thinking, okay, we killed 1 guy towards that A part of the map. Possibly there's going to be less defenders. Maybe 2 or 3, but if it is a stack, there's at least 4 more guys there. So it really comes down to whether Trick decides to push on the A bomb side early and without any sort of intel, or if they're gonna wait. Materius definitely spotted out one of the players. There's a nifty smoke being dropped out. He doesn't have to go for the peek right there, Snecker. Could just be backing away, and I do believe that is what Kinguin is doing. Trick is doing. They are backing away. But the same could be said for Kinguin. Look at Mouse. He's going towards CT. I don't know if Mouse will be able to get a frag quick enough, but the thing is, there's smoke being deployed. No, there's no smoke towards CT. They're just running it dry, and that could cost them. Console will be taking out Materius. But after all, this is still going to be a round here for Trick. As that bomb has been planted, Rallen picks up a player for the smoke. Not quite sure how did that happen. Mouse gets taken down of the equation. And that is it for this point in time. I'm quite surprised, I was quite surprised to see that Trick Of all teams, running onto the B bombs without even throwing a smoke. That was a single flash. A single flash being thrown out towards CD. That's quite weird if you're tricked. And that was, again, like, the intel. They didn't really have the most amount of intel. I'm pretty sure Sneck, he peeks out middle. He sees a guy towards Arch. He sees a player towards short. He's probably probably B has got maybe 1 or 2 defenders. Let's try to rush onto the B bomb site. And, well, it does work out for them, but the rush, even in those scenarios, you have to be very careful rushing in. You may never know. Could there be a stack? Could the players have been rotated that fast? But now, let's see. Double ops coming in here. Kinguin's Fox. With the sniper rifles. Fox kind of missing the shot. At the same time, he has been smoked off, and I do believe the push, it is happening. And what is happening on this A-bomb side? They're all going to get gunned down by Maturis. He sadly couldn't catch a single frag from him. But I have to admit, this is game over at this point for Tricked. Mouse picking up a frag. And now Insta left in 1 versus 5. An impossible 1 versus 5 at that. Where is he on Earth? Oh, he's in apps. That's not a very good position to be in. He's gonna try to do whatever he can, but that may not be enough, as Rallen has got a very good off angle, and that is gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. From a flawless half of 15-0 for Team Kinguin, they're able to close out the game 16-4. Very nice. You know, that was a very nice game, all things considering, right? Team Kinguin really showing up to be the better team, and I do hope to see what can we expect from this Polish and Portuguese player mix, right? Well, not a mix, no. They are a proper team. They are practicing. I do hope to see more from them. Tricked. I do hope to see they can bounce back. And for that being said, we are going to be jumping into our very next matchup. I do believe that is going to be Nemiga against Pride, so stay tuned for that, as we will be back with some more HellCase Cup 7 action here at the Star Ladder Twitch channel.